Winterville housing market in July 2023.
But first, let's hit it. Hi, it's Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Honestly, call and text all the time at 252-327-3357. We love talking to you. Don't be shy. No question is too small. And don't forget to grab our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below.
And the goal is really here for us to give you a monthly update that you know what's going on. And if you are home buyers or home sellers, we give you some suggestions based on the real data and statistic that we have in the current market.
Right, so we look at our MLS and we then reporting to you. So these are based on facts, and that way you can make decisions based on facts. So in June 23, there were 49 active homes for sale. There was 41 pending homes for sale, and there were 42 sold homes for sale. So if you look at the active plus pending, 49 plus 41 is 90, which then means we had 90 inventory divided by the just sold, which 42, would give us a inventory of 2.14 months rates if you look at that data.
Exactly. Therefore, first we started with inventory, and in June 2022.
Let's do last month before you do last year.
The last month. Okay, the last month, May 2023, we had 55 active homes and 44 under the contract or pending, and sold home was 60 homes, which brings it, according to the formula that my wife read for you, 1.65 months of the supply in the market.
Now, if you look at last year's data, as my husband wanted to jump to, there was 54 active homes at this time, 68 pending homes at this time, and 76 sold homes, which means there was 1.6 months of of inventory. So year over year, inventory has increased 33.75%.
Exactly. And now we wanted to talk about more factors that affect the market. One of them that it tells you is average days on the market. And what is the average day on the market?
The average days on market in June 2023, and this is filming in July, so July 1st, is 25. Whereas if you look at last month, there was 37. And then last month, there was 7. So you can see there was actually a decrease from last month, and a huge increase from last year, of course, as well, up 257%.
Exactly. Therefore, the market definitely got faster respect to the last month. And now, look at the price of the home and listing price of the home.
Okay, at 100%. Sorry, June 2023, there was 365 median list prices, and the median sale price was $322,500. Exactly. So if you look at last month, the month before that, it was $379 for a list price and a median list price of $299,683.
And if you compare to last year, June 22, we had list price of $349,950,000, and the sold price actually was $300,000. And what is the change year over year?
So there was a 4.31% change in list price and a 7.5% in sale price, which is actually interesting.
Both of them, they were increasing, actually.
Now, if you own a home, this is important. When we talk about these numbers, price per square foot, yes, this is a down and dirty way to say this is how much your house is worth.
Exactly.
Based on the square footage. So if your house is 2,000 square feet, and then I give you a number, you're going to take 2,000 times that number, and you're going to say this is what my house is probably worth. However, your house might have amazing things in there that might make it increase in value. Lots of upgrades. Yeah. Or your house could be falling apart and therefore is going to get downgraded. So that's where experts like real estate agents come in, because we see houses every single day.
Exactly.
And it's not just our house, every single day. So we're looking at what is going on, what is selling the house, what are going to be the potential problems. So if you're looking to sell your home, I would say for all homes, single family home, townhome, condo, if you own this home already, it's going to be $165 a square foot on general, if we look at the data.
And exactly, and $171 for the all kind of homes, including townhouse, condo, and single family for brand new.
Right, and which is all new construction anyway. It's going to be single family homes, generally speaking. But again, those numbers are the same if we just look at single family homes in Winterville, because mostly Winterville has single family homes. So you can see $165 a square foot for all homes if you are living in it already.
Exactly.
Now, price reductions. There were 6 price reductions in Winterville last month.
and respect to the last one was 10, and now we have 40% less price reduction. That means that it's still people buying houses in Winterville.
Now let's look at supply, because this is where the data is more interesting, because you might be saying, wow, there's a lot more inventory, but here's where the truth is. With new construction in June, there is a 3.5 month supply of new construction. However, if we're talking a house that you already live in, that you're watching this video and thinking, or you want to buy a pre-owned home, the inventory is 0.6. So you can see that inventory is still very, very low. So for all construction at that data is 1.2. However, really you can see there's not a lot of inventory. Whereas in May 2023, new construction was what?
New construction was 2.7 months, and pre-owned one was just 0.4 months, and the total combining new and pre-owned was just 0.9 months. Therefore, you see, respect to the last months, we have 33.3% increase. But as we said, when we wanted to go back to the normal market, really we need to have 4 to 6 months of the inventory, and we are right now 1.2 months of inventory.
Okay, so if we look at the supply mean home value, we see 265, 865 for last month, and this month it was 269, 299. So and there's a year-over-year change of 4.4%.
Exactly. And if you're looking at the median rent for all bedroom, actually month over month, we had just the change from May to June, $200, and we went from $1,500 to $1,700 per month just in the rental market.
For Winterville.
Which is not a good news for you if you wanted to rent.
Honestly, if you're looking to rent for $1,700, we're going to talk about why you should be buying a home.
Exactly.
As the housing inventory has dropped, you have to make sure that you are getting the right deal. You're working with people who understand the market, and you are going to be prepared to make decisions quickly, which means we need to be pre-qualified. We need to be prepared.
Exactly. And another suggestion that we have for the home buyers, with the average days on the market, really, guys, in June 2023, 425 days, you might have a more better time a little bit to consider your option, negotiate your term based on the day on the market. But don't wait too long, because good properties is still, they're going very fast, and you need to be ready to basically put the offer.
Now, when median list prices increased 4.31% over the year, and median sales went up even higher at 7.5%, you have to be prepared to pay full list price. You really do in Winterville.
And as both new and previously owned homes command high price per month, like $171 and $165 respectively, prioritize your requirement for evaluate your option meticulously to ensure that you make most of your home investments.
I think the biggest takeaway in this is, with that median rent in Winterville at $1,700, and you want to live in Winterville, and appreciation is going to continue. Typically, you would assume 3 to 4% every single year. Purchasing a home makes more financial sense if you want to live in Winterville and pay those prices.
Exactly.
So I would highly recommend buying a home, and we're happy to talk to you about that. Now let's talk about sellers.
Now, you sellers in the Winterville, North Carolina, what you need to pay attention based on all these statistics and number?
Basically, there's not a lot of inventory. Other than new construction, not everybody wants new construction. People like backyards that are already done, mature landscaping, upgrades that you've done to your house that they don't have to do. So you don't have a lot of competition out there, and there are still buyers out there.
Although the properties also are spending more time in the market, like 25 days in June 2023, don't be tempted to rush into the first offer that you get. The current market condition still favors the sellers, and be patient, and the patient may lead you to a more profitable sell for your home. Buyers always want to buy low, and sellers want to get the most value for their money. So be prepared that someone might come at you for negotiation. Playing hardball isn't always the best answer, so definitely talk to a real estate professional on what that house is going to sell for. And if selling your home is not really urgent, considering leveraging to robust the rental market with the median rentals of the $1,700 per month, renting your property could offer you some steady income stream. And again, you need to do this math when talk to your CPA about it.
Yeah, of course, because if it makes more financial sense for you to rent and just buy somewhere else, then that's what you should think about doing as well. Now, we hope you find this information for buyers and sellers more useful. We are happy to talk to you if you're a home buyer. Now's a good time. You need an expert. If you're a home seller, you also, super important to have an expert in your Winterville area, and that's why we try to do all of these videos for you. So please call us at 252-327-3357.
And don't forget...
Or visit our website at alandvictoria.com.
Exactly. And don't forget to subscribe in our YouTube channel and listen to our podcast, because we are here for you, and support us.